All right, well, it's you and we're getting it. You know what it is. Let's get it. Part two.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jordan, and the layup falls. Jordan's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Leonard. Parker outside. 6 to shoot. He passes to Bertens. No good with the triple. Chicago trailing here. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Jordan, he's open. Again, Chicago.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
A 3, and that one's good. 8 points for T.J. Warren.
And finally, it looks like he's gotten his feet under him in terms of his offense.
The drive by Jordan. Longley with the bucket.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Leonard dishes to Parker. Gay sets the pick for Parker. Leonard. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
He dishes it to Harper. Parker with the steal. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it. The fast break chance.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Joel Anthony's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. The Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Spurs leading by 5. The Spurs have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Free throw drops for Green.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
It's fucking jinx me, you asshole.
Nice job making the most of their opportunity.
Here's Harper. Empty that time from Leonard.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Gasol's shot is good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
There's the bucket. Good. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there. Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Chicago making a switch here. Bushler's checked in. San Antonio calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Bulls trail by 10. Leonard brings the double team. Here's Bushler, guarded by Green. Harper drills the three-pointer. Harper's got 8 points.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Bertens, Rodman coming. There's the screen. Murray, the pass to Leonard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bushler. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Green. Outside for Gasol. Outside, Green, the triple. And here is Rodman. Bushler. No, trying to beat the buzzer. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on at the center position. They get a hand on it. Pippen with the steal. Jumps up. Green with the block. And the recovery. A shot by Rodman, no good. San Antonio leading by 8. And here's Jordan outside. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 11.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
That's a fucking goaltend.
Jordan with it. He's got 11. Open for 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ayrtonus, the pass to Green.
Nope.
No good on the triple. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 5. And they'll keep possession. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now Murray, 7 points in the game. Leonard kicks to Green. Green missing again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Gasol passes to Bertans. And just miss after miss right now.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well.
He missed.
Every shot is good.
This run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
And the Spurs making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Passes to Bertans. Drills it from outside. 11 points in the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Jordan. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Murray. He has 7. Pocket 6. A 3 from Leonard. Again, Leonard missing. Bulls trail by 4. Jordan dishes to Harper. Good. Harper's got 16. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Bertans. He feeds it to Green. Now the dish to Murray. Steve Kerr is checked in for Chicago. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Aldridge, the pass to Bertans. Off target from 3-point range. Pippen with it. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Leonard, and laid in to finish the break. Leonard's got 9. The drive by Jordan. That's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Parker. A 3-ball. Rebound by Pippen. Chicago trailing here. Throws it up high. Kerr dishes to Rodney. Outside Jordan. To tie. No luck. Aldridge with some nice D. From past the arc. And out of seconds as Chicago gains possession. Anderson is checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Rupp. The drive by Jordan. Misses from short range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the back. It's a very effective skill to have.
San Antonio calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Joel Anthony comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Ginobili kicks to Murray. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And so Murray nails both of them. It's a close game here in Chicago. Pippen, the pass to Kerr. The feed to Harper. Ginobili with the steal. Murray kicks to Anderson. Tries again. It's sent back by Pippen.
What?
Outside Harper. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Harper's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
Anderson dishes to Ginobili. Kicks it to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gay. Drains it from 17 feet out. Gay's got 8 points. It's Pippen on the wing. Poked loose. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
They are really here for you.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Finally out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Tony Kukoc. Then it's Kerr. And it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still, it's anybody's game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
That drops. And that's 11 points for Manu Ginobili. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And 3 from Jordan. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Jordan outside. Jordan can't get that one to fall. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Steve Kerr. Chicago making some changes. Simpkins, he's checked in for longer. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Jordan. Outside Kukoc. Outside for Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Murray. He's guarded by Harper. Outside Leonard. The Spurs making a switch here. Berton is checked in.
And
Chicago calls timeout.
And Did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, he just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
And thank you, Doris. And so here is Chicago, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And the basket good. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ginobili attacking. Rebound by the Bulls.
What?
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And the Bulls making a change here. Pippen's checked in. Harper the pass to Pippen. The kick out to Harper. There's the triple. And that one's good. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Gasol kicks to Parker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Back to Gasol. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Leonard missing.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Chicago with the ball. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. Now Murray. Gasol a screen. Murray dishes to Leonard. Here's Aldridge, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to one or two plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Aldridge left side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to one. San Antonio making a switch here. Both free throws good for Mulder.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Harper kicks to Jordan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? 19 points now and 3 great steals.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture. He has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
In Kellogg's, right? In Kellogg's. Here's Harper after the basket by San Antonio. Dishes to Pippen. Back to Harper. Takes a three. And the Bulls get it back.
Nice job on the offensive line.
Parker kicks to Leonard. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Michael Jordan on the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's had.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he does get the second one, and that brings them within 5.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
And an intentional foul right there. San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 5.
Yo, who's in the chat? Oh my God.
Seconds left in the
My bad. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I know it lagged for a couple minutes. If the shit happens. Mr. Fate, what's up, bro? Miss Beast Game Girl. Thanks for joining up. We just subbed you up. You should hit us back with a sub, lady. Yes, ma'am is the best, ma'am. Alright, let's finish this shit out. My apologies. I was just checking up on that right now. Man, I appreciate you all. Mr. Fate and Beast Game Girl.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
We're going to celebrate in San Antonio.
Here's one.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
And here's Leonard. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line.
You just got
finish
fucked.
Outside Green. Parker passes to Green. Right side Leonard. Hirchinus. Beyond the ball's not loose. And so
That's
it's
the end of the
San
game,
Antonio
fella.
with the win.
3-3 going back to San Antonio. Danny, play the game. Daniel. Hey, Mr. Fate Shadow and Miss Beast Game. Thank you all. Hit me up with that sub.